Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy, the Holy Grail. We're here with a brand new video talking about MLB The Show 20 content. Before we get to anything else though, I want you guys to go ahead and check out the Twitch channel. We're there 3 times a week. So, we got some new content to talk about. We got some new cards to talk about. STS, if you guys haven't seen, have done some live streams talking about the new cards that are coming out to MLB The Show 20 and the stats associated with some of them, mostly live series players. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go over 10 cards that you can get day one for cheap, relatively cheap. Okay, no diamonds will be discussed in this video, but the goal of this video is for you guys to have a good squad day one without breaking the bank. So without further ado, let's talk about the 10 cards you should get on MLB The Show 20 for stay. So the first card we're going to talk about is JD Martinez. This card is going to hit very well. I know some of you guys may be a little weary because his defense is not very good. But let me just tell you this, guys. Not everyone is going to have diamond outfielders at the beginning. No one's going to have perfect defense. So if you can have a good hitter in that lineup, he's going to make you pay. He's going to make the opponent pay. Card number 2, Giancarlo Stanton. He is an absolute stud at this game, and honestly, I'm pretty surprised that he came down to a gold, but it kind of makes sense because he didn't really play all that much last year, but they still give him some good stats. That 104 power versus left is going to be really, really nice. Giancarlo Stanton, another one of those power righty cards that will absolutely mash at the beginning. And the defense, from all that we've seen so far, 71 fielding is very solid, and that 81 arm strength is really nice. So definitely make sure you guys check out Giancarlo Stanton, and he's also a very early candidate to going diamond. So I would invest a lot of stubs in this card if I were you. Card number 3 I want to talk about is Juan Soto. Yes, this man, we're talking about a lefty power hitter who can make those righties pay. Okay, he's got great discipline, which means that he's really good with check swings, so you don't have to worry about striking out a bunch because your guy can't check swing. I don't know how many of you guys have used Juan Soto, but from all I know, this swing is absolute butter. Okay, so make sure you guys check out Juan Soto. Again, the fielding is not fantastic. 65, they say around 60 is going to be average, so he could be an average left fielder, somewhat average to below average right fielder. And again, I probably wouldn't stick him at center. Maybe you get one of the Griffey flashback cards from the Legacy pack if you guys have ever played MLB The Show 19, 18, or 17. Again, STS has announced that that card will be available at the beginning, so just something to keep in mind when you guys are getting these cards. The 4th card I want to talk about is Marcus Semien. This card is a glitch. Don't let those stats fool you. This card has done absolutely amazing in the past. And he can play shortstop, he can play second, he can play third. So you can put him basically anywhere in the infield. And with that 80 fielding, it kind of gives you a little bit of room to move around. So definitely would recommend Semien. I bet that accuracy and reaction is definitely going to help in the field as well. And again, he's got a glitchy swing, which by glitchy, I mean he's got a really nice swing that may compensate for the lack of power or contact. All right, card number 5. We're halfway there. Glaber Torres. This card is going to hit bombs, let me tell you. And with that 85 to 88 power, going to be really, really consistent. But again, the fielding is not great. I would recommend him staying at second. You probably don't want to move him around much. But this card is going to be solid from the very beginning, and I can guarantee this card is probably going to go up. So make sure you guys invest in this. The next card I want to talk about is Jeff McNeil. Yes, Jeff McNeil, who was supposedly coming over to the Mariners in that Cano Diaz trade. Oh, that would have been so sweet. But alas, here we are. Jeff McNeil had an absolutely breakout, fantastic year last year, and he played damn near every position. So here you go. We have a contact heavy player That is completely versatile. Again, the fielding at 69, it's not fantastic, but it's good enough. It'll be good enough to stick at all these positions, I bet. So, if you don't start him at first, let's say you put Glaber Torres at second, you can definitely put Jet McNeil in as a platoon. This is a solid card all the way through. Again, talk about a card with really, really good vision at 85. And he's going to have a pretty good PCI. Again, he has a really good swing too. Definitely recommend getting this card. Alright, number 7, we have Ozzie Albies, who plays second base but can also play short. This card, 109 contact. This card is going to absolutely destroy lefties. And he's a switch hitter, okay? So the 77 vision is going to play against righties. I know it's not the best stats against righties, but he's going to be solid. And you want to have the opposite handness. Again, you have 77 fielding, so he's definitely serviceable in the infield. And again, you can put him at second or shortstop. And the 73 speed, that's going to be enough to beat out some ground balls. The next card I want to talk about, Anthony Rizzo. This card is going to be a solid first baseman starting off. If you by chance don't pick up David Ortiz at the beginning, which I bet a lot of you guys are just to try him out, I would go with Anthony Rizzo just to try him out. And he's got a sweet, sweet swing. I know we've been talking about it, but swing really does matter. I know these stats say one thing, but I swear, having a good swing is half the battle, and he has a great one. Pair that with 82 vision, 87 discipline. He's going to be hard to get out at the plate. And he's got 74 fielding, so he will be solid at first. Again, look at Rizzo as a possible bounce back candidate to get to diamond. The second to last card I want to talk about is my man Matt Olson. You guys like hitting bombs? Well, you come to the right place, because Matt Olson will hit him for you. He's got 94 power right, 80 power left. This is going to be a card that absolutely rakes. Can not only play first, but you can stick him in right field and he will be absolutely solid for you. He's got 90 fielding. So honestly, I would recommend him in right field over first. Again, we just talked about Rizzo. You can stick him at first, no problem. And he's got great power, 94 power right, 80 power left. He's going to be hitting bombs, especially at the beginning when you don't have great pitching. He may strike out from time to time, but I promise you, he's going to get the power and he's going to get home runs for you, especially against those right-handed pitching. So make sure you guys check him out. The final and last card we will be talking about, if you guys know me at all, this one is not a shocker. It's my man, Joey Gallo. He is an absolute tank at the plate. And pair that with his diamond defense, you can see this card is gonna be insane. I promise you guys, this card is gonna literally destroy pitchers. He's got 102 power right, 104 power left with that vision at 18. Yikes. But hear me out, guys. Hear me out. He's got the 103 discipline, which means he's going to be really good at check swinging. So if you're good with the PCI, and I know some of you may not be 100% there at the beginning, but if you connect with Gallo, that ball is going to go 500 feet. Pair that with the ability to not only play left field, but I know we didn't really go over any center fielders. There you go. Stick him in center. He can play center. With that 81 fielding, he's got a 97 arm, which means he's going to be throwing cannons. With a 95 arm accuracy, this card is going to be really good in the outfield. I would definitely recommend him out there. And if you need someone at third, stick him there. If you need someone at first, there you go. But Joey Gallo, he should not be leaving your lineup, man. If anyone, Joey Gallo has to be at the top of the list, because this card carried me in 19, he carried me in 18, he carried me in 17. This card has been consistently good every single year. Don't let the vision get to you, okay? This card is solid and you should get him right away. Okay, so there you have it. There's 10 cards that you can get day one that will be relatively cheap. Now, I say that, but just take this with a grain of salt. there may be some cards that are very, very expensive the first night. And that's because they haven't been pulled a lot out of all these packs. So, take your time. If you see one of these cards for about 10,000, I would say hold on. Wait till it gets maybe more towards 5, maybe towards 4K. You know, a lot of these cards you could probably pull in a pack. And they're going to be relatively cheap, especially after the first week, okay? I know early access starts about 4 days prior to everyone else. So by that time, if you guys don't do the pre-order, by that time, I bet these cards are going to go down a lot in price. And again, no diamonds. So if you do happen to pull a diamond, I mean, I would say look at the market, but it's probably best for you to sell that card right away. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I am on Twitch 3 times a week. Check me out. And get ready for some more content because it's coming. Okay? MLB The Show 20 is coming. And I am pumped, guys. And I hope that I'm as pumped as much as you guys are. Because it's going to be a great year. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be playing a lot of baseball. Talking about a lot of these cards. And going forward, check out more of the videos down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, whenever you guys are checking this out. And peace, everyone.